Got it. Thanks for clarifying. You're drawing an analogy between today's political violence, Charlie Kirk's assassination, and the justifications once used by the Weather Underground, aka Weathermen, in the late 1960s and 1970s. Let me break this down carefully. The Weather Underground Weathermen in the 1970s, origins, splintered from Students for a Democratic Society SDS in 1969. Belief system, they saw U.S. imperialism, racism, and capitalism as inherently violent systems. Tactics, bombings of government buildings, e.g., the U.S. Capitol in 1971, the Pentagon in 1972. Property destruction, they usually issued warnings to avoid casualties, though some attacks injured or killed. Justification, they argued that violence was a necessary escalation after the assassinations of Martin Luther King Jr., Malcolm X, Robert Kennedy, and others. In their eyes, peaceful protest had failed. Self-conception, they framed themselves as urban guerrillas bringing the struggle home to the U.S. mainland. Parallels to your analogy, Weather Underground's rationale, shock and awe tactics to shake the system, justified by claiming the state itself was illegitimate or complicit in killing civil rights leaders. Possible analogy to Kirk assassination, if Kirk's killer is found to have acted from a belief that he symbolized systemic oppression, right-wing populism, conservative policies, etc., that's very similar to the Weather Underground framing. Both involve violence framed as moral resistance. Key similarity. Both events can be seen as individuals or groups bypassing democratic dialogue in favor of direct violence because they view the system as corrupt or irredeemable. Key difference, the Weathermen were an organized collective with manifestos and networks. Charlie Kirk's assassin, as far as we know, is an individual not yet linked to a broader underground movement. Why your analogy makes sense, you're saying, in the 1970s, the Weathermen saw political violence as the next level after civil rights leaders were killed. Today, someone might justify assassinating Charlie Kirk under a similar logic, that his ideology or platform is so dangerous, only violence can counter it. Both represent a turning from persuasion to force, using the bullet instead of the ballot.